Good evening and welcome to the Emirates Stadium today for Arsenal versus Leicester. This is going to be a interesting game. We'll start right away with the team lineup, starting with Arsenal. They're using a 4-2-3-1 formation and they're managed by Mikel Arteta. Aaron Ramsdale in goal, Kieran Tierney, Ben White, Gabriel Magalhaes and Cedric Suarez. It's a back four for Arsenal. The two holding midfielders are Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. And those three attacking midfielders are Gabriel Martinelli, Martin Odegaard, and Bukayo Saka, with the captain Alexander Lacazette up front. For Leicester City, they're 4-3-3 today and are managed by Brendan Rodgers, with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. The back four for them is Luke Thomas, Saglar Soyuncu, Daniel Amate, Ricardo Pereira is back four, and the three midfielders are Kieran Dewsbury Hall, Nampus Mende, and James Maddison. The three up front without Vardy is Harvey Barnes, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Mark Albrighton. And the substitutes for Arsenal today is Bert Leno, goalkeeper Rob Holding, Nuno Tavares, Zach Swanson, 21-year-old, Emil Smith-Rowe, Albert Sambi Lokongo, Mohamed El Neni, Nicolas Pepe, and Eddie Nketiah. For Leicester, it is Eldin Jakubovic, the goalkeeper, James Justin, Yannick Vestergaard, Yuri Tielemans, Hamza Chowdhury, Wilfred Ndidi, Jose Perez, Patton Doka, and Ademola Lookman. This game is about to get underway here. The teams now are at the centre circle, and we're going to be underway here in just a moment. Jamie Vardy has a knee injury today, so will not play for Leicester. They'll be in their change strip today of teal. And Arsenal, of course, will be in those famous red and white jerseys. We get a look at Mikel Arteta there, the Arsenal manager. He's been through an emotional roller coaster this season, where his position has been under threat early on this season, but has since recovered excellently and are now pushing for a Champions League place. A win for Arsenal today will move them to fourth position. Leicester have had an unusual season this season. They lay in 12th position right now, and they themselves have had a very topsy-turvy season. So take the knee in the ongoing fight against racism of all kinds, not just in football, but in society. And it's Arsenal to get us underway now. And it goes right back to Aaron Ramsdale, who launches the ball downfield. And it's just flicked on there by Saka, and it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in now for Leicester, just inside their own half. It's knocked on by number 22, Dewsbury Hall, and it goes all the way back again to Ramsdale, who just takes his time. Our referees today, our officials today are Anthony Taylor is the man in the middle. Assistants are Gary Beswick, Adam Nunn, and the fourth official is Robert Jones. Darren England and Richard West are at Stockley Park. So this is such an opportunity for Arsenal here now. They've already won the first fixture. They're going to want to win this today so that they can move themselves into fourth position. Here's Gabriel. We go back to Ben White. White plays it out to Tierney. He goes back to Gabriel, and on this side now again is Tierney. Arsenal just knocking it about at the back at the moment. And it's Odegaard's chasing that one, but it just runs out of play and will be a throw-in to be taken by Dewsbury Hall, who leaves it instead. And it picked up at the back here and cleared by Pierre. And it's out of play, so it'll be another throw-in. It looks like it will be a throw-in to Arsenal. It took a deflection There's Brendan Rodgers. And throwing taken now. Goes back to Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale, under pressure there, but he got the ball out. Lacazette closing down there. And here come Leicester now. Dewsbury Hall. Out on the far side to Pearney. Pearney just flicked there with the 1-2 there with Albrighton. Albrighton chasing it down again. Iniacho there looking for the ball back, but wasn't able to get it off Albrighton. Arsenal moving forward, but there's a foul there on Odegaard by Sionku, and it'll be a free kick to the Arsenal. And they have it now with Gabriel. Magalhaes. And back with Magalhaes. First we call Gabriel, so we'll refer to him as Gabriel. Here's Ben White now for Arsenal. Infield there to Partey. It's now back with Gabriel. Gabriel flicks him from Lacazette onto Partey. Partey there. He just delivers the ball out wide to Suarez. Suarez now has the ball. Suarez. He just launches the ball forward. He's looking for Lacazette there, who's chasing it down and wins the ball now. He's just inside the Leicester penalty area. He's under pressure there. But the ball now is with Engel. The ball was with Bukayo Saka, but the pass wasn't on. It just goes straight through to Kasper Schmeichel. And Leicester now. They have the ball over Niacho. Leicester building from the back now. And it's Sionku. Albrighton to Piera. Piera again. Piera goes back there to Amate. Amate goes back to Schmeichel. Sionku to Thomas, and it goes out of play. Be a throw in to Arsenal. And throw in is taken quickly. And they're just holding the ball at the moment under a little pressure. Here's Gabriel. Gabriel finds the ball there to Tierney. Tierney goes back to Gabriel. Ben White. Suarez launches the ball forward, but it's easily intercepted there by Pierres. And Leicester now will be able to build up from the back. Amate. Back to Sionku. Picked the launch forward there by Dewsbury Hall, but it goes all the way through to Aaron Ramsdale. And at the moment, that's the way the game has started. It's very scrappy. Giving the ball away a lot. Both teams not really able to get settled at this time. Here's Tierney. And Tierney finds... that was a good ball there by Xhaka, but it just didn't find Martinelli. And it'll be a throw to Arsenal, and it'll be taken by Tierney. Tierney. Back to Gabriel, who has the ball back and plays it to Ben White. And Suarez. And Odegaard gives it back to White. Both teams just sort of feeling each other out right now. Here's Tierney. Kieran Tierney launches the ball forward, looking for Martinelli. He's getting inside the penalty area. He's under pressure there and goes down, but that will not be a penalty. And Martinelli does not. In fairness to Martinelli, now he doesn't protest. But the ball there was good. He was onside, and he found himself under pressure there by Piera. And yes, there's nothing in that. Two arms kind of locked. Both of them have got their arms locked together there, but there's really nothing in that. And Arsenal now moving forward, and it's Saka almost dispossessed. Here's Ben White, who goes back to Bukayo Saka. Here's Saka now. He's got a lot of space on that side, and an excellent piece of defending there. And by Thomas, he just got his foot in, and actually came off Saka last, so it will be a goal kick to Leicester. That's an excellent piece of defending by Luke Thomas. Schmeichel with the goal kick. Albrighton tries to get in front of that, but Arsenal win the ball back. It's Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard. Odegaard, he's got options, and he plays it to Tierney. Tierney to Martinelli. Martinelli's got some space, and he's picked up by Xhaka again. And is it? Here's a real chance for Martinelli! Oh, a superb save by Schmeichel with his feet. Oh, that's an excellent save. The linesman's flag has gone up anyway. But what an excellent shot. He just found himself in the penalty area. Let's have a look at this again. Martinelli started this, and he was just offside. Just straight into an offside position. The pass by Odegaard was a good one, but it was just offside. But Schmeichel wasn't to know that. Splendid save by Kasper Schmeichel. Arsenal with the 45% win probability, draw 28, 27 for Leicester, 27 for Leicester on their win probability. And it is 0-0. We're just inside 10 minutes here at the Emirates Stadium. And it's flicked on, and that's just headed away there by Partey. And it's right back with Leicester right now. And they go all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. Via Martin, and Schmeichel plays downfield, and that's a nice touch. And it goes all the way back there. That was a nice touch there by Barnes. Arsenal building again from the back with Tierney. Gabriel. White. Suarez. And Arsenal just patiently waiting, just looking for options from the back here. Ben White now. And Ben White launches it forward, and he's found Saka. And Saka's got a bit of space on that left-hand side now. He's under pressure there by Thomas. But Saka got the ball back from Odegaard, attempted the shot there, but it came off the defender. And Arsenal will have to rebuild again. And Gabriel played it to White. Suarez. Back to White. He's got a bit of space there. Launches the ball diagonally across the pitch, looking for Martinelli. Here's Martinelli now. He plays it into Xhaka. Here's Tierney. Tierney's cross is gone out of play via the deflection from Albrighton. So it'll be the third corner of the game, and it goes to Arsenal. 10 minutes gone. Arsenal 0, Leicester 0. And Arsenal have pressed early on here. It's certainly a bright start from them. And the corner is going to come in now. And it's in, and then Partey! And Arsenal take the lead. Oh, we had a free header there. Oh, Thomas Partey. That was Arsenal take the lead, and I have to be honest, that was a free header from, I believe, just inside the 6-yard box. We're going to take a look at this again. Arsenal take the lead. The corner was swung from Odegaard. Partey moved away from his marker and jumped up there and got the header in. Just moves away, and he's just got too much space there. And the header is nodded in, leaving Kasper Schmeichel really standing on the spot. There's 3 of them around him there. That is very poor defending. He just didn't get close enough to Thomas Partey. And Arsenal take an early 1-goal lead, and Mikel Arteta is delighted. So they take a step towards getting back into 4th position. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. And Leicester now are going to have to try and find their way back into this game. They have the ball there in possession with Dewsbury. Dewsbury gives it back to Sionku. Sionku again for Leicester. Sionku goes for the long ball there, but that is headed away by Suarez. And Suarez again hoops that ball upfield. Leicester do pick it up again with Albrighton. And it's Maddison now. Maddison. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Iñárritu gives the ball away, and it's picked up by Suarez. Takes his time, gives it to Ben White, who goes all the way back to Ramsdale, virtually on the goal line there. But Ramsdale, the ever cool goalkeeper, just launches it outfield and deals with it. And here's Maddison. Maddison gives the ball out to Piera. Goes back to Amate. Amate down on this side to Piera again. And back to the goalkeeper via Amate. Kasper Schmeichel's goal kick is not best. Piera loses the ball there. Now Arsenal have it back again. And Lacazette chases that pass down by Xhaka, but it's too far away from him. Goes behind for a goal kick. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. The win probability changes now to 69% for the Gunners. 20% draw and only 11% chance win for the Foxes. Here is Piera. Piera now launches the ball up, but it's easily intercepted by Gabriel. Gabriel puts it back to Tierney there, but the tackle is a good one by Maddison. It will go out of play for an Arsenal throw. Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0. And the phone was taken quickly. It's back with Ben White. Back to Suarez. And back to Gabriel now. He should find Tierney here very easily. Tierney goes back to Gabriel, who in turn launches it forward, looking for Martinelli. And Martinelli's got some base now. Oh, he just held up. Yes, he just held up. And it's a good tackle by Amate. Had he continued to go, he would have been in there. But it looks like the referee, the linesman, has again raised the flag very, very late. Again, that rule is quite ridiculous. It leads to confusion. And but there it is. We have to live with it for now, I suppose. Martin now for Leicester moving forward here. Maddison to Albrighton. Albrighton doesn't look comfortable on the ball. His Piera again. Piera goes all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel, and that was a risky one because he had to go through Lacazette. But it does reach its destination. Kasper Schmeichel now has the ball, and he just tries to launch it to Piera. Piera. Well, he finds Maddison, but he's fouled, surely. The foul is by Granit Xhaka. But the referee, Anthony Taylor, is on the ball with that free kick to Leicester to be taken by Pierre, who goes far across the pitch to Sionku. Sionku to Thomas. And that's Dewsbury Hall. Oh, that's a foul there, surely, and another free kick. They attempt to play on. The referee signaled the free kick, but it looks like he's going to allow play to continue. Thomas. And looks like Barnes on that far side. And Amate. And it goes back to Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel to Sionku. Leicester building up again from the back. Here's Thomas. Launching the ball forward, looking for Barnes, but it just goes out of play. Barnes unable to keep it in there. Well, Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. 16 minutes on in this game. I thank you for joining us today on the commentary hub for this delayed coverage from the Emirates Stadium for Arsenal versus Leicester City. My name is Paul James, and I welcome you wherever you're watching in the world. To throw on to Leicester. And it's going to be Thomas. Thomas, just he decides to go across a rather dangerous throw in again, right across Lacazette. Now, It was won by Amate, but that was very dangerous. Oh, foul, surely, on Mendy. And quickly taken by Madison and Sionku. Thomas. Infield again for Madison. Sionku launches the ball forward there, looking for Albrighton, but such good defending. Calm defending by Kieran Tierney goes all the way back to Aaron Ramsdale in the Arsenal goal, and now Arsenal moving forward with Granit Xhaka. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard has got some space. He goes out as far as Bukayo Saka. Saka's got lots of space here. And the ball comes across the Lacazette. And Saka has a chance. The ball just under his feet. Xhaka! And it's blocked there by Amate. And the shot comes in. It's a crossbar by Mendy. Oh, what a chance. Arsenal piling on the pressure now. It's Odegaard. Odegaard goes down. Partey's won the ball back. And it was Partey's shot that just struck the woodwork. I should say not Mendy. It was Partey's shot. Here's Tierney. Tierney to Martinelli. Martinelli just not able to get the ball in. It takes a deflection. Goes back to Xhaka. Xhaka tries to shot, but it's blocked by Mendy. And he's gone down. And Arsenal fans not impressed with that he's gone down, but I think taking a shot so close there, and this was wonderful play by Arsenal. They're just moving the ball around the penalty area. Partey nearly got his second goal there. He just got the curl away, and it just kind of hits the joint between the crossbar and the post. So very close to getting second goal. And Leicester City breathe again. They're able to just get rest back now. And as the injury to Amate has been looked at. Sorry, Mendy's just being looked at, and he now just going to have to go off the pitch and then come back on. Brendan Rodgers just talking to Barnes there as some of the players grab a quick drink, including Kelechi Iheanacho. Well, almost at the 20-minute mark, and it is 1-0 to Arsenal. And the game is back underway now, and Gabriel has the ball for Arsenal inside his own half, and he gives it to Ben White. Suarez, and here is Odegaard in midfield. And Ben White just playing the ball to Tierney. Tierney back to White. And here's Suarez now, and he just gets the ball over the halfway line to Odegaard, who turn flicks it on to Saka. Saka now. Oh, he's so dangerous when he's running at defenders. Saka now. He's inside the penalty area. He goes down. It's a fine tackle by Sioiku. Nothing wrong with the tackle. And no protest from Saka. Here's Martinelli now. Martinelli's got some space and gets a shot in. And Schmeichel gets smartly down to his right-hand side to make the save. And he keeps the score at 1-0. Saka is so dangerous when running into the area. He's got so much pace, and skill on the ball. It's an excellent tackle by Sionku. There's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. And Thomas now for Leicester plays the ball forward. He was looking for Iheanacho, but wasn't able to find him. Here's Amate. Amate to Madison. Madison now. And on this side, down to the right-hand side now, and it's being picked up by Piera. Piera back to Mendy. Mendy now to Dewsbury Hall. To Piera, Dewsbury Hall. And that's picked up by Mendy again. Mendy going to Madison. Madison just flicks it on there, and it's Thomas now just getting inside the opposition penalty area there. And still now, here's an opportunity for Harvey Barnes. And the ball is launched into the box, and it's a comfortable catch for Aaron Ramsdale. No real threat there. The cross came in from Thomas. It really wasn't the best. Arsenal have had little threat on their goal with the first 21 minutes, it has to be said. It's really all the pressure is coming from Arsenal. 6 attempts on goal, 6 attempts, 2 on target, 0 even attempts by Leicester at this stage after 21 minutes. They really need to get themselves into the game here because they are being thoroughly outplayed by Gunners. And Gabriel goes back to Aaron Ramsdale in the Arsenal goal. Gabriel does Tierney plays the ball back to Gabriel. And here's Ben White. Ben White, half inside on half, plays the ball forward to Lacazette. Lacazette to Saka. Saka now onto the far side to Tierney. Tierney to Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli tries the 1-2 with Granit Xhaka, but it didn't work. Ultimately goes back to Kasper Schmeichel. Here's Arte who flicks it forward. Here comes Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall now launches the ball forward, looking for Barnes. Oh, he can take it. Okay. Oh, he got the shot on Ramsdale. And he was unlucky there with hard Barnes. It was a really good pass by Dewsbury Hall. Really almost across the full length of the full width of the pitch, and Harvey Barnes gets onto the end of it. The first part of the control wasn't great, but he does manage to get some control to get a shot off. The trouble is, it's at a very awkward angle for him, but he did get a shot off and forces a save from Aaron Ramsdale, and it will in fact be a corner to Leicester now. And Dewsbury Hall is not going to take it, is in fact launched in there, and Ramsdale comes on and punches it well outside the area. Maddison has picked it up. And it goes back here to Pierre Amate, back to Pierre. Mendy for Arsenal. Sorry, for Leicester. Mendy now again. Just trying to find a way through this very tight, compact Arsenal team. They really do play excellent football, and they're not in possession of the ball. Their defensive capabilities are absolutely excellent. And Leicester now just trying to find a way through here. They're having some difficulty. Oh, that's a nice pass there. And it's Dewsbury Hall who launches the ball across, and Ramsdale spilled it. It fell to Maddison, and he just tried to beat the last defender. He wasn't able to do so. And Arsenal now breaking out. 4-on-3 here for Arsenal. Oddman rush. Ball goes out wide to Martinelli. Martinelli was shot, but it's blocked by Marta with the block there. And well, there's a lot of space on the field for Arsenal to pick up these loose balls. I mean, that was incredible play. James Maddison came so close. The tackle was excellent by Gabriel, and it started a quick breakaway for Arsenal. And now they have the ball again. Here's White, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka. White, long diagonal ball looking for Martinelli, but it was a hopeful one. It went out of play. Martinelli was never going to reach that. Well, let's look at this again. Arsenal with Dewsbury Hall's ball across. Ramsdale gets a hand to it. Maddison has it. It was an excellent tackle, and it looks like that tackle was actually by Ben White. Yes, he just palmed it out in front of him, did Ramsdale. Maddison just attempts to touch the ball away from White, but White makes an excellent challenge, and that led to the breakout for Arsenal. Unfortunate for Maddison, but great piece of defending, by the way, for Ben White. Here's Harvey Barnes. Barnes now, in front of him there is Cedric and Suarez. And Leicester have it now in the midfield with Amate, Sonku, Dewsbury Hall, And it's launched into the box, but there's nobody there. There's in the actual, but it went just over his head with the cross there from Thomas, and a comfortable catch for Aaron Ramsdale. And Arsenal moving forward now with Partey to Xhaka. Xhaka goes back to Gabriel. Gabriel to Ben White. Ben White just over the halfway line. Ben White. And here's Thomas Partey. Odegaard sells the dummy there, and Saka picks it up. And he plays the ball. Tierney, a little bit of space for Arsenal as they look menacing when they come forward. Here's Martinelli. Martinelli has got. Martinelli plays a pass. It's a poor one, cleared by Sionku. And Iniacho just loses the ball, and it will ultimately go back to goalkeeper Suarez. And he's Tierney now as Arsenal break forward again. Tierney has space in front of him. He plays the. Odegaard, that's excellent play. Chose not to shot. Here's Saka with a shot, but it is blocked there. And it's the block was a good one from Thomas. And here's Odegaard again now. This time he plays it to Granit Xhaka. Xhaka's got a bit of space. This is to Tierney. Tierney now. Tries to launch a cross in. Lurking with menace there was Partey again. This time the ball didn't reach his head. Gabriel to Xhaka. Arsenal controlling possession here. Here's Martin Odegaard. Just inside the left half, Odegaard plays it infield to Lacazette. His first shot on goal. It was quite a venomous effort. But I think it was too far out to beat a goalkeeper of Kasper Schmeichel's quality. And the day gets down comfortably with his right-hand side to make a simple save. And it's got the ball out quickly there to Stanku, and the referee has stopped play just for a moment. Just not sure what's happened here. Gabriel's gone down. He's clutching his face. Is Gabriel. A yellow card has been given to Iniacho. So Iniacho goes into the book. And it looks like it might be for an accidental elbow. Martinelli is still down, but they're looking at it. It's hardly an elbow, but Martinelli goes down way too. Not Martinelli, sorry. Gabriel goes down way too easily there. I don't think, but when you raise your hand at an opponent, you're asking for trouble. And he did raise his hand, and he did make that hand in the gesture of the player. But I'm hoping common sense at least will prevail here, because I didn't see that as a red card offence. I think Gabriel went down way too easily. I think a yellow card is sufficient in this situation. We're going to have another look at it here. I mean, okay, he catches him with the palm of his hand. It's not a fist. He's not attempting to slap him. He just sort of pushes him, if you will. There wasn't a lot in that. I think that perhaps a yellow card in that situation is okay. I mean, he might have caught him in the eye. That might be the reason why he stayed down. But I don't think there was enough in that for it to be considered a red card. Arsenal now have possession as the game is underway. It's Partey to Lacazette. And here's Xhaka. Xhaka now to Tierney. Tierney's got, he's just going to be ushered out of play there by Pierre. The first touch by Tierney was not the best. 31 minutes gone here. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. And Mikel Arteta having a think now. His Arsenal team really in complete control in this game. It doesn't, to me, look like Leicester are really threatening all that much. They've had the opportunities with the ball down on the wings. The final ball into the box has just not been right so far for Leicester. And with really the only attempt being Harvey Barnes forcing Ramsdale into a save. And Free kick to Leicester now, which will be taken by Amate. Amate again. And it's picked up by Mendy. Mendy to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall to Thomas. Thomas venturing forward here, looking for Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes. And, oh, the ball back there from Thomas, the weak one, and it'll be comfortably cleared away by Suarez, but unfortunately it's given away, and here's Harvey Barnes, so that's a good tackle by Partey. Partey wins the ball back there to clear up that mess, and that's an excellent piece of defending by Thomas Partey. Well, they gave the ball away there, did Arsenal. Perhaps gave Harvey Barnes the opportunity. It was right just outside the penalty area. Leicester have it again. But once again, they're possessed. Here's Ben White. Ben White finds Partey. And here's Odegaard. Odegaard's got space here. And the ball is launched forward, but it's just too far for the chasing Bukayo Saka. It goes out of play. And the ball goes back to Kasper Schmeichel. That's picked up by Mendy here. Got a bit of space halfway inside his own half. Mendy plays to Amate. Amate to Maddison. Maddison. Just going back. Gives it back to Kasper Schmeichel. And it's Sionku. Sionku. Looking there for Luke Thomas. Thomas goes back and to Kasper Schmeichel via Sionku. And the ball is launched outfield here. Picked up by Pierre, who knocks it on. Mendy, Maddison here now. Leicester being pressed back. This press by Arsenal is really interesting to watch. They're really making it difficult for Leicester to break out in numbers. And here is Maddison now. And Sionku. It's Thomas. Dewsbury Hall to Iheanacho. Iheanacho goes back to Sionku. Sionku plays the ball long. Oh, that's a good ball. And it's Suarez, not Suarez, rather Piera, who attempted to launch the ball into the box. But that's knocked out of play by Martinelli. And now then, here's Albrighton. Mark Albrighton gives it back to Piera's. Piera's chasing the return ball by Maddison, but it's weak. Oh, that's sloppy. And in the end, they had to concede the corner anyway. But they were trying to usher the ball out of play, but there was not enough on the ball for it to go out of play. And they really nearly gave possession away there, Arsenal, in their own penalty area. In the end, Martinelli has to concede the corner anyway. And it will be a corner now to Leicester. Harem scare him in the Arsenal penalty area there. Mark Albright now with the corner. And Albrighton gets the ball back, and the cross is a dreadful one. It doesn't beat the first man, which was Lacazette, who heads it out of play. Alexandre Lacazette, Arsenal skipper today. And corner is taken quickly. It goes back Albrighton. Albrighton, better ball in this time! Oh, a wonderful header by Barnes and a fantastic save by Aaron Ramsdale. What a save by the Arsenal goalkeeper. That is definitely Leicester's best move of the match so far. The cross was excellently launched in there by Albrighton. Harvey Barnes gets up there, some real hang time, makes a save. It's an equally good save by Ramsdale as well. But that was an excellent header by Harvey Barnes. That was definitely Leicester's best moment in the match. An excellent save by the goalkeeper. And Brendan Rodgers, yes, that word came out of his mouth. Wow. Corner again to Leicester. Launched in. And this time, Ramsdale is waiting there to just pick that ball out of the air. And he launches the ball downfield quickly, looking for Bukayo Saka. Oh, the ball was right on Saka's feet, but it just bounces off his leg and rolls out of play. So Leicester's best real opportunity of the match, forcing a wonderful save. And this is good play, as Leicester now are trying to get themselves back into the game. They have a throw-in just inside their own half here. Here's Thomas. And played inside to Madison. Madison just almost gave the ball away, but it does go back to Amate. Amate finds Albrighton. Albrighton launches the ball looking for Kelechi Iheanacho. Arsenal defend that very, very well and clear that away. And Ben White clears it away, but he only really succeeds in giving the ball back to Sionku just inside the Arsenal half, and he gives it to Luke Thomas. Thomas back to Sionku, who plays it the opposite end of the pitch to Pierre as he flicks it onto Albrighton. Albrighton now. And Mendy. Arsenal just daring Leicester on at the moment. Leicester are just finding it very difficult to break forward in numbers and find ways inside this Arsenal rearguard. And here's Thomas now. Thomas finds Barnes. Barnes just dispossessed or loses possession to send the case to Ben White. And Odegaard there tries to do 1-2 with Saka, but it didn't quite work out. Claim free kick, but the referee Anthony Taylor is not interested in that. And here now is Albrighton. Albrighton to Madison. Madison to Sionku. 7 minutes to go till half time. Arsenal still lead by that goal to nil by Thomas Partey. And here's Mendy now. Mendy out wide to Pierre. Pierre. And he plays it back to Madison. Madison to Albrighton. Albrighton. And it's Madison again. Just trying to attack that Arsenal rearguard. It's incredible the possession that Leicester have had. They've had 88% in the last 5 minutes, but they have not really been able to break Arsenal down. And here's Amate. Amate now out wide to Pierre. And here's Madison who plays the ball into the middle. It's a good one. It's a good piece of defending by Cedric Suarez, who gets across the penalty area just to nod that out of play. Was waiting on the far side was Harvey Barnes. Nice piece of defending. You can see the corner. That will do for the Arsenal. It's launched in there and just, oh yes, Harvey Barnes was waiting to get on the end of that. Good piece of defending. This is Leicester's fifth corner. Arsenal have still only had the one. And this one is going to be launched in. And that's flicked on there. And Barnes also tried to get on the end of that. And Leicester again moving forward. That's the ball out on the far side to Albrighton. Albrighton tries to launch the ball into the middle. It's just cleared away there by Ben White. And Leicester will have to come back again. Well, they've had a lot of possession as half has gone on. They've really tried to get themselves back into this game. But Arsenal have been defending resolutely, shutting down every possible attacking route, and they've made it very, very difficult for Leicester. This is a fascinating game to watch. It usually is when Arsenal play. And Leicester themselves have some excellent attacking prowess, but they're finding it difficult to break Arsenal down. Launch brought the ball right through the opposite width of the pitch to Pierre. Pierre now, he goes back to Amate. Amate back to Pierre. Albrighton. And Pierre will go back to Kasper Schmeichel. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall launches the ball out to Albrighton. He's just inside the Arsenal half now. On this right-hand side, Albrighton finds Madison, and here's Iheanacho, who's been relatively quiet in this first half, almost loses the ball there, but it's covered by Pierre. Pierre to Sionku and to Thomas. Thomas finds Harvey Barnes. Barnes now has a little bit of space. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall dispossessed there very easily by Partey. Who in turn finds Lacazette, who is also dispossessed this time by Albrighton. And it's a foul by Lacazette. I don't think he can complain about this. It was a foul. He's helping Albrighton to his feet, but this was definitely a foul. Albrighton dispossessed Lacazette there. Yes, it was late. And he goes down. Lacazette helps him up. And it'll be a free kick to Leicester with 3 minutes left to go in this half. And it's been a fascinating first half of football here. And the free kick is going to be taken by James Maddison. Maddison's a high line by Arsenal. So let's see if he's just going to play this one short or if he's going to launch the ball. Well, I guess we'll see. He's got options around him, including Piera and Albrighton. He launched the ball far to the far side, and that is unfortunate by Sionku. He got so stretching to reach for that to get the shot away. It was just a little dink over the top by Maddison. Sionku got inside the Arsenal backline, but he just wasn't able to get the shot away with any meaningful attempt, and it floats over the crossbar for a goal kick to Arsenal. Well, Brendan Rodgers, there's been rumours about his position at Leicester. 12th position, that's certainly not where Leicester will feel they need to be. That I would suspect that Leicester fans would probably expect somewhere along the lines of the top 8 maybe. And moving forward now is Maddison, who plays it to Albrighton. And he plays it to Piera to Amate to Maddison. And again, Leicester look for ways in which they can break down this Arsenal rear guard. Thomas's ball is wayward and it's picked up by Ben White. And here's Partey now. Thomas Partey. Saka. Goes back to Suarez, who in fact goes back to Aaron Ramsdale. And as we approach half time, Leicester do not have Jamie Vardy to turn to. But for me, in this first half, they've had possession of Leicester. They've played quite well. They've not played badly. But the ball into the box, the final ball, has just not been there for Leicester. They've found it very, very difficult to break down Arsenal. Here's Odegaard now. And it's safe to say, I believe, that Arsenal deserve their 1-goal lead. And that's a foul there on Saka. And he will win that free kick. We're inside the last minute of the first half. It might be interesting to see. We've had a couple of injuries, so it might be interesting to see how long is added on in the first half. And here's Kieran Tierney. Tierney to White. Gabriel. White. He just tries to... He's looking for Saka there, but that's a good interception by Thomas. But Saka does end up getting the ball. And here's Odegaard now. Odegaard, it just knocks off Saka, fortunately for Thomas, but he in turn gives possession away and almost wins it back. But it goes out of play for a goal kick. We do not know yet how long the fourth official is going to add. We're now going to find out. It's only 1 minute. I'm quite surprised that I thought there might be a little bit more than that, but only 1 minute additional time in this first half. As Brendan Rodgers, Kasper Schmeichel with the goal kick. It's won there by Gabriel, and surely that's foul. The referee plays advantage though. And there's Xhaka to Tierney. Tierney launches the ball in, but it's gone out of play. Surely, no, it was actually kept in by Thomas, and in the end wins a throw because Thomas's interception there seemed to have bounced off Bukayo Saka, and it's a throw in for Leicester now. Oh, it's level with their own penalty area. And it'll be to Luke Thomas with the throw. Should be about the last action of the half. And that's it. It's half time here at the Emirates. It's Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0. Arsenal's goal scored by Thomas Partey. Chances falling really to Leicester for Harvey Barnes. Both opportunities really. First shot, which was a comfortable save by Aaron Ramsdale. An excellent header by Harvey Barnes was also pushed away by Aaron Ramsdale with a fine save. But Tom Partey is a difference maker here. His goal on the 11th minute. So it's Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0 at the Emirates Stadium. I'll see you for the second half. Welcome back to the Emirates Stadium. Players are coming out now for the second half, and Arsenal players are now on the pitch. We're just going to check to see if there's going to be any half-time substitutions. There's the goal scorer, Thomas Partey, and Aaron Ramsdale, who's outstanding goalkeeping, helped maintain that Arsenal lead. And he is all pumped for the second half. And we've got Leicester on the pitch as well here. We're just all gathering here at the centre circle, so I guess we're just waiting now for the referee. And Anthony Taylor here is about ready to get us underway. There were no substitutions at half time. So we're underway in the second half, and it goes all the way back to Aaron Ramsdale in the Arsenal goal. So he has it now. He's taking his time with it. It's right foot. He decides to go long. Thomas, Thomas just slipped at the vital moment, almost set Bukayo Saka away, but he lost possession of the ball, and it'll be a throw in to Arsenal. Throw to Leicester, which Luke Thomas will take. Midway inside his own half, Thomas. And the ball again is given away. This time it's intercepted by Partey, who has just done that countless times in his first half. Just intercepting, taking possession from Leicester in the midfield. He's apart from goal he scored, and he's hit the crossbar, of course. He's been absolutely outstanding in this game so far. And it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal now, and it's going to be taken by Cedric Suarez. And as Arsenal now attacking the goal to my left. And there's Ben White, and there's some kind of an issue going on here. Ben White has maybe perhaps antagonised Pierres, but that turns out to be nothing in the end. And it'll be the Arsenal free kick here. Saka and Suarez over it. Suarez takes it quick, just dropped it to Saka. Saka now to Odegaard. Excuse me. It's cleared away there. And Tierney now for Arsenal. Tierney launches the ball in the middle. There's a flick on there by Ben White. Oh, it was an excellent piece of improvisation by Ben White. But here's the thing. The cross that came in there, just behind him there was Gabriel. And the flick maybe kind of put Gabriel off, and it bounced back and out behind the goal kick, and Kasper Schmeichel launches it long, goes through to his opposite number, Aaron Ramsdale, and Arsenal will build again from the back. And Xhaka launches the ball forward now, looking for Martinelli on that far side. Martinelli dispossessed by Pierres. Oh, that's foul. A foul on Mendy there, quite clearly. Leicester take it quickly, and they are dispossessed again. And now Lacazette has it, who in turn almost loses it, but Arsenal maintain possession. It's Martin Odegaard. Again, it's a bad giveaway by Leicester. Here's Saka. Saka almost dispossessed, but Martinelli picks the ball up. Martinelli to Suarez. Martinelli, we were looking for Xhaka, but it was a bit too optimistic. And it been intercepted by James Maddison. And it's cleared forward now by Leicester. Again, they picked the ball up here. It's Dewsbury Hall with the pass, looking for Iniacho, but it's ushered out of play. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Also been a lot about Leicester's possession in the first half. He's attempted to create chances and help Leicester on their attack, but they're not able to break down Arsenal at this time. It'll be a throw into Arsenal, and it's Suarez. And goes back to White. And Ramsdale. Gabriel. And is back there with Tierney, who goes back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale's probably going to go long here. He launches the ball forward, and it just goes out of play. Oh dear. Well, Jack is claiming the ball went out of play, and that's why he stopped the ball in midair. Anthony Taylor has said it has not gone out of play, and it's therefore a free kick to Leicester. All rather silly, really. It's Pierre. And he goes back to Sionku. Sionku to Thomas. Thomas. And he has the ball back there. Thomas just tries to launch the ball forward, looking for Iniacho. but Ben White is there to just knock it out of play. But I mean, maybe it wasn't out of play. It's very difficult to tell from the replay, but it's going out of play. It's all very, very silly, to be honest. And here's Harvey Barnes, and he's good tackle by Gabriel. Stops Harvey Barnes in his track and attracting his Odegaard, and he finds Xhaka and Martinelli now. He's been a torment to this Leicester defence. Here, Martinelli again. He's got a bit of space, pulls it back for Lacazette. Lacazette goes back to Xhaka, who crosses the ball in, and Saka! Oh, that's a good save by Schmeichel. Gets across, pushing that away when Martinelli was coming in. Arsenal still putting on the pressure now. They still have the ball. And here's number 17, Suarez. Suarez to Odegaard. He's got Bukayo Saka with him. He's just been a menace at Leicester defence. Oh, the ball is just not good enough. He plays the ball in there looking for Lacazette, but it's too far out of Lacazette's reach. But Martinelli here, look at this. He gets inside the defence. He's got a lot of space. He does pull it back. Lacazette not able to get the shot across. The cross comes back in, and Saka gets a volley, but it's not quite connected properly. Schmeichel leaps across and pushes the ball away. Arsenal 1, Leicester 0. They look dangerous when they go forward to Arsenal. Martinelli and Saka are both those sides are having the better of their respective attack defenders, and certainly Thomas and Piera have had difficult afternoons with these two. And the ball goes out of play there. And Dewsbury Hall just trying to win it. It's determined that it's an Arsenal throw. And Brendan Rodgers is a little bit upset with this. He saw it as being a throw into Leicester, but it's right bang on the halfway line. And it goes back to Aaron Ramsdale as Arsenal again look to build up from the back. And here's Tierney. And you can hear the Arsenal fans now absolutely delighted so far with this performance, and well they might. And here's Partey, gives it to Tierney. Tierney to Martinelli. And he's got a bit of space, he gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka holds it up. Gives it back to Martinelli, who just skips it. That's a foul. There's no question that is a foul. And it'll be a free kick to Arsenal. And so when you look at this, but it's actually between Mendy and Piera. Between them, managed to send Martinelli to the floor. And Martinelli has just tormented the Leicester defence. And they now have a free kick level with the Leicester penalty area. I'm sure this one will be launched. We'll see. And Leicester look like maybe preparing to make a substitute. The free kick is going to be taken by Arsenal here. There's Odegaard over this one. And yes, I wonder if it's going to be Odegaard here. It's going to be Odegaard. Launches the ball and it's flicked on by Xhaka. Oh, it's a chance. Great save by White! And off the line of Partey! And I think it was Sionku on the line. Arsenal claimed the goal. The referee has not pointed to the spot, has not received the notification on the watch. So play continues, and that is headed out to play by Mendy. Let's just take a look at this again. Odegaard is still complaining. And Lacazette, Xhaka and Martinelli are now having words with Anthony Taylor. We're going to have a look at this to see. It might be that. It might be that by Sionchu. It might be a handball by Sionchu. And that to me looks like a penalty. Yeah, he's got his arm out. That to me looks like a penalty. That's a blatant penalty. He's got his arm out, outstretched wide. That to me is a blatant penalty. It can't be any other decision here. The header there by Partey, and in fact may well be a red card because it was going in, or may have been going in. But the header by Partey, and it's certainly a handball. I don't know why this is taking so long. I don't understand why this is taking so long. You're looking at the same clip over and over, and the more you look at it, the more your mind starts to doubt when you're looking at stuff like this. You can see by the trajectory of the ball that it's probably touched the fingers. Yeah, you can actually see that, and I think this is a penalty. And if that was going on target, that really should be red card as well. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's going in at that point. But to me, it's a handball, and I don't understand why it's taking so long. Siochi's arm's way out, and the referee Anthony Taylor is now going to look at it. But at this point, this decision should have already have been given. This is an obvious penalty. You can see the fact that the trajectory of the ball changes as it. Yes, that's not a natural movement of the ball. A trajectory change there results, and I think that's going in as well. When I look at it at this angle, really, that should be a red card. Yes, it can't be any other. I, I don't understand this at all. It's to me, it's going in as well. It really should be a red card. And well, we finally get there 5 minutes later. The denial of the goal scoring opportunities is whether or not is the next question, whether or not Soyuncu is going to be sent off. Really, he should be. It's going to be a yellow card. I believe he should have come for that, but yellow card is. It is going to be a penalty. I don't know why he's complaining, for goodness sake. He's lucky to be on the pitch. Well, 5 minutes there. Five minutes to come to that decision and is baffling. The minute we saw the trajectory of the ball change, that should have been reason enough to have given the penalty. Why? And Schmeichel's complaining, but we're going to have an Arsenal penalty. It's going to be Alexandre Lacazette. Well, the whole thing's comedic. From start to finish. And 5 minutes to reach that decision is absolutely preposterous. But it's going to be Alexandre Lacazette. At least the correct decision was reached. I will say that. We've had many times this season with VAR where the correct decision has not been reached. At least the correct decision has been reached. I will say that. But it's going to be Lacazette now with penalty for Arsenal. And he scores, puts it on the right hand, the top right corner. Schmeichel immediately runs to the referee to complain. And he's furious, is Schmeichel. Arsenal is celebrating. Lacazette's penalty went into the top right corner. But they're saying he stopped. Schmeichel is saying he stopped his run. So he's still complaining with the referee. I don't think he's going to get what he wants. Alexander Lacazette, the Frenchman, celebrates. Arsenal 2-0 up. We'll take a look at the penalty. He did stutter, but that's not unusual when penalties are taken these days. The stuttering is fairly common. Many players do that. Jorginho does it. Bruno Fernando does it. And he just buries it in the top corner, the top right corner. To me, there's nothing wrong with that penalty either. But I'm not sure what Schmeichel was referring to there. But as it stands, it's now Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. And we've had some drama, VAR drama in the second half. And Soyuncu goes into the yellow, into the book for the handball. Maybe they determined it wasn't deliberate. Leicester are now making the substitution. It is Piera and Mendy that are going off. Justin is coming on for Leicester, and coming off is Mendy, and Ndidi is coming on. So off for Mendy, and Ndidi is coming on, and double substitution there for Leicester. And well, yeah, perhaps he would have wanted to have made those changes before the second goal went in. But it's a little bit late now. Leicester now moving forward. Dewsbury Hall dispossessed. And back on the way here, and hopefully sanity has been restored. And here's Saka now. Ball's just away from him, but he does have possession. Saka, he's got Suarez up there with him. Xhaka's got space, and it just loops up into the goalkeeper's arms via a deflection. Kasper Schmeichel launches it quickly, and looking for Iñárritu there, but Arsenal win possession back. The second goal for Arsenal gives a bit of a cushion now. They've got one foot in the fourth position now, leading 2-0. Foul there, surely. No, the referee plays on. And here is Albrighton, sorry. Albrighton plays it out to Thomas. Back to Albrighton. He's got a bit of space and he crosses the ball in, but it's a poor one, and it's just cleared away by Gabriel. Well, we're going to have some injury time at the end of this one, that's for sure. Sionku. Thomas. Harvey Barnes. And Thomas. Sionku. And here is Maddison. Maddison plays it infield there. The ball is launched in by Ndidi, but it goes all the way through to Aaron Ramsdale in the Arsenal goal. Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. Now that the drama's all over, we can all just settle down a little bit, and the Arsenal can start again from the back. And here's Odegaard. And Odegaard is dispossessed there by Ndidi. Indeed, there. And the ball is launched by Albrighton, looking for Harvey Barnes, who is just there to keep it in play. Barnes surely was fouled there, but the referee says no. Again, that was a clear foul, I think, by Suarez, by Cedric Suarez. Play goes on, and here is Marte. Justin. Sioncu. And here's Harvey Barnes now for Leicester. Just down his left-hand side. Harvey Barnes tries to play it through to Ndidi, but it's intercepted by Odegaard. And Odegaard plays Martinelli. And Arsenal have three-man breaking forward with Partey and Lacazette. Joining them is Saku. Saku now has the ball. Oh, Saka just... Oh, it was a poor ball. He was looking for Lacazette, but it was definitely an optimistic ball. And here's Iñárritu. And now breaking forward is Maddison. Dewsbury Hall. And there's a shot. And the shot by Albrighton might have struck Gabriel, but on the arm, but he did have his hands tied behind his back there. And that was smart by Gabriel. In the end, it goes through to Aaron Ramsdale. Xhaka. I wonder whether Mikel Arteta is tempted to make a change of his own as we hit the 65th minute. No signs of it yet. Ben White gives it to to Suarez. Suarez tries to find Odegaard, who is dispossessed by Dewsbury Hall. And here's Wilfred Ndidi. Iniacho plays the ball out to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes now. Oh, plays it infield to Iniacho. Iniacho to Barnes. Oh! And what a wonderful piece of defending. That definitely saved the goal for Arsenal there. This tackle was absolutely sensational. I'm just going to just have a look at who this was. Oh yes, that was that looked like it was. Yes, that was Tierney. What a wonderful piece of defending by Tierney. Saved an open goal really there that Barnes had. That would have been 2-1 for sure. Corner comes in by Leicester. It's flicked out. Here's Dewsbury Hall. The ball is poor, but it's Arsenal win it back, and it's launched forward. Chasing it is Martinelli, but it will go out of play. And Luke Thomas was going to take the throw in. He's left it. And Arsenal now. Leicester now with Thomas. Ndidi. Thomas. Back to Dewsbury Hall. Thomas. Sianchu launches the ball long and it's picked up on this side by Justin. Justin gives it back to Maddison. Maddison goes long all the way to Luke Thomas. And Luke Thomas has got options in Harvey Barnes, and he does deliver it to Barnes. Barnes now. Back to Thomas. Ndidi. Amate. And here's Sianchu. Sianchu again. Space here for Ndidi. Ndidi goes to Justin. Ndidi. Maddison. Here's Thomas. Barnes. Back to Thomas. Leicester just keeping possession right now. Sianchu. Amate to Ndidi. Back to Thomas. And here's Barnes again. Barnes just trying to play an Iniacho there, but that ball wasn't on and it just sailed through to Aaron Ramsdale in the Arsenal goal. Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. A mountain to climb for Leicester if they're going to get back into this game, but it starts with 1 goal. Mikel Arteta gesturing to his team. I think he wants his team to play a little smarter here in the sense that they don't want to be continuously flooding in attack, that perhaps they may want to sit back on what they have. Here's Lacazette. He slipped on the ball and he kicked out in frustration, but it certainly wasn't a foul. Here's Barnes, and Barnes just goes all the way through to Kasper Schmeichel. The pass was not on. Just wondering, it's not like Mikel Arteta is looking at bringing anybody on at this point. Perhaps satisfied with the way his Arsenal team are playing, and they are playing very, very well, it has to be said. Ball is much long, looking for Saka, but Thomas just watched that go out of play for Leicester throwing. Thomas here. Just taking his time, steals a few yards and throws the ball forward. And that has been determined for a foul on Ben White by Kelechi Iheanacho, who should be careful. He has already been booked. I would not be. And again, that's actually very much the same thing that he got booked for in the first half on Gabriel. It's very much the same thing. It was a flailing arm. So again, you have to question the consistency of refereeing decisions. I mean, yes, you don't want to see players sent off, but that was an exact replica of what happened with Gabriel in the first half. He booked him for that. And now it's back with Aaron Ramsdale. And here's Ben White, now on his feet. Lacazette to Saka. Saka dispossessed. And the ball is launched forward by Barnes, looking for Iheanacho. But Ben White really has had Iheanacho all the way through this game, and that's a late challenge by Thomas. And it'll be a free kick to the Arsenal. They take it quickly. Granit Xhaka out to Tierney. Tierney has a bit of space, and it's a poor ball. But they still maintain possession to Arsenal. Here's Xhaka. And Tierney to Martinelli. And Leicester have it now. Indeed. Sionchu. And Thomas, just the pass to Thomas, he just wasn't concentrating, it just got away from him to throw to Arsenal. Quickly taken by Saka. Leicester do win the ball back though with Barnes. And they in turn give it away. And it goes back to Gabriel, who plays it back to Aaron Ramsdale. Well, Leicester have huffed and they've puffed throughout this game, but they've really not been able to blow Arsenal's house down. It really has been a well-disciplined, well-controlled performance by Arsenal. But giveaways here now, and here's Iheanacho on the edge of the box. Will get the shot away, but it's a comfortable save by Ramsdale. Poor giveaway that time by Arsenal. Presented Iheanacho with that chance. It's only his only attempt really on goal. And Arsenal are now breaking out with Xhaka. And here's Tierney, who finds Martinelli. Martinelli, the Brazilian, plays it back to Tierney. And it goes back to Xhaka. A controlled display in midfield by Granit Xhaka today. Martin Odegaard to Bukayo Saka. Saka tries to find the return ball, but he's not able to find it. But it is still won back by Cedric Suarez, who launches the ball into the box, but there's really nobody there to take advantage of it. And it's cleared away by Albrighton. And the header is won by Gabriel, and here's Odegaard now for Arsenal. Martinelli. And it's now out to Odegaard again. Odegaard just looking to for the red ball, and here's Saka. Odegaard. Oh, nice play by Martin Odegaard. He tried to slip through from Martinelli, who's still got possession of the ball, and he's just trying to do a few keep ups with the ball there. But in the end, he loses possession. It goes out of play. So we've got another Leicester substitution here. Coming off is Iheanacho, and Patson Daka is coming on for Iheanacho. Kelechi Iheanacho goes off, who has already been bought, and Patson Daka comes on. And it'll be a throw into Arsenal, and it's Suarez now. And he finds Saka. Saka got a little bit of space. Finds Suarez with a shot, and it's blocked by Sionchu. Leicester now on the break, and they were looking. It's going to be. The claim is by Patson Daka that there was a foul on. The referee said no. Martin Odegaard now launches to the opposite width of the pitch, and it picked up by Martinelli. Martinelli now gets inside the Leicester penalty area again. Back to Odegaard, but it is cleared away between Amate and Sionchu. And they've just cleared it away. It's been picked up again by Arsenal. Desperate defending by Leicester, it has to be said. Pierre now. And Arsenal just playing smart right now, keeping possession, knocking the ball around nicely. They're not pushing too many men forward looking for the third. That's a ball now to Tierney. Tierney's got a bit of space. And he launches across in, and there's Lacazette, but the ball goes out of play. He's heading it, but he wasn't able to direct it to goal. And it stays Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. And this bounces out of play. Well, 50 minutes left, and at this point now, you have to wonder if Leicester can get back into this game. Here, Ndidi. Plays all by Dewsbury Hall to Thomas. Barnes. Back to Sionanshu. Who goes back to Amate. Sionanshu. Some pace there, finds Daka. Daka's dispossessed. And is Granit Xhaka. Lacazette almost lost the ball there. And Thomas Partey, smart play by Thomas Partey, just moving the ball away from the oncoming Leicester forwards there. Very calm and composed play by Thomas Partey, who's been absolutely outstanding today, start to finish really. And Leicester have won the ball back, and here's Marte now. Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi. Back to Sionchu. To Luke Thomas. Sionchu. Field to Madison. Sionchu again. And here's Luke Thomas, and his pass was intercepted by Saka and goes out of play. We are now going to see an Arsenal substitution, and we're going to see Emil Smith-Rowe come into the game, and he is being replaced by Martinelli, who has been absolutely outstanding today and deserves the applause that he receives. He has been fantastic today, and Emil Smith-Rowe is a very adequate replacement. This young man has been absolutely outstanding this season for Arsenal, and he, of course, will be looking to book a plane to the World Cup with England in November. But he comes on now. Excellent performance by Martinelli in this first half. And Madison there is dispossessed by Xhaka. Xhaka now breaking forward for Arsenal. There's Odegaard and Lacazette there, but Xhaka goes on his own with a shot, and it's just over the bar. That's a good run by Xhaka, who himself has had a pretty good game today as well. And the shot there was over the crossbar. Sionchu. And it's back with Thomas. Sionchu again. And Ndidi. James Justin. Dewsbury Hall. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Infield to Madison. He places a long ball forward there, looking for, but it just goes out to play. 18 attempts by Arsenal today to Leicester's 5. That really tells a story. And Madison now is just looking for James Justin because and it's out of play. Throw to Arsenal here. And Arsenal now cruising into 4th position. It's been so outstanding of Arsenal. Won 8 of their last 10 games. And that record can only be matched. That record in the last 10 games can only be matched by Manchester City. Here's Saka now. Saka tripped from behind by by Daka, and it'll be a free kick and a yellow card for Daka for the foul there on Saka. Well, he was slipping himself and he just kind of pulled him down. You might argue that's a professional foul. Daka, who's only been on the pitch just about 5 minutes, is already in the yellow. Is already in the referee's box. And Saka now just struggling to get up at the moment. Looks injured. Lacazette is just helping him up. Struggling on that leg, the left leg. He's looking towards the bench. He looks at a lot of discomfort here, does Saka. Still limping. He's moving very gingerly. Odegaard is over this, and along with Suarez. And it looks like it's going to be Odegaard. No, it is in fact Suarez who crosses the ball in, and it's flicked away there, but only as far as back to the edge of the area. The Saka who shoots, still limping, not able to get much power behind that shot, and it easily blocked and cleared away. And Arsenal now coming back for more. Here's Tierney. And Suarez now. And Cedric Suarez gives it to Gabriel. And he's got Tierney up there along with Emil Smith-Rowe. And that's a good pass by Partey looking for Smith-Rowe, but it's just a little bit too far ahead of him and cleared up by Amate at that for Leicester. And he gives it to Schmeichel, who in turn clears the ball. Oh, that's a terrible giveaway. And here's Odegaard. Odegaard now has got Xhaka on it, and Smith-Rowe is onside. It's Smith-Rowe, and it's a good save by Kasper Schmeichel. Smith-Rowe was onside, and it starts here with an Odegaard's pass, which was then in turn found Xhaka. It was a smart pass to Smith-Rowe. He was looking to find the far corner there, but that's a good save with his leg by Kasper Schmeichel, and it will be a corner to Arsenal. Well, that was nearly the third. It's only their third corner of the game, and it's just it's a short one, but it doesn't work out very well. Madison clears it out into touch, and it'll be another throw-in for Arsenal. Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. 7 minutes left in the fascinating encounter at the Emirates Stadium. Tierney will take the throw in for the Arsenal. And he just tries to get the ball back off Xhaka, but it's a poor ball by Xhaka. Well, very soon I'm going to have to pick a man of the match. And believe me, there's plenty of options. It's it's very, very interesting. And I'm going to give myself a couple more minutes to think on this one. Here's Odegaard for Arsenal. And Partey, who's certainly one of the candidates. Lacazette. And back to Suarez. Suarez, who plays back off Saka. Bukayo Saka, of course, is another candidate. Martinelli, who had gone off, is another candidate as well. It's difficult to pick on this one. But it's Gabriel, who played to Thomas Partey. Nice pass to Martin Odegaard, who himself has been excellent today. And Lacazette to Odegaard. Odegaard dinks ball off, looking for Lacazette, but it's just too long. And he drops on his face with frustration. But it was a good try by Odegaard. It was just a little bit too long for Alexandre Lacazette. And here is Amate. Madison now for Leicester. Sionchu launches all forward looking for Barnes, who gets his header on it, but it does go. He gets head and it goes out of play. And it will be another throw-in to Arsenal. And it looks like there's going to be another change. Coming off is Bukayo Saka, who has been absolutely outstanding in this game. He's been absolutely brilliant, and the natural replacement for him, of course, is Pepe, who comes from Nicolas Pepe, is on now for Arsenal for Bukayo Saka. Saka gets a very warm applause from the Arsenal fans, and rightly so. He really has been excellent today. Another throw into Arsenal. And, maybe another substitution coming up here. Eddie Nketiah is stripped and ready to go. Amate now for Leicester. And Leicester now have it on the far side. It's Mark Albrighton, and almost got dispossessed that time. And here's Tierney now, who does win the ball back. And Tierney goes back to Ben White. Ben White, there's a quick 1-2 Partey. Suarez goes back to White. And I'm now going to be naming the man of the match. And the man of the match, sponsored by Commentary Services today, is Thomas Partey. It's not the goal really so much the goal as it has been his work in midfield. He's been absolutely outstanding. And he's fully deserving of the man of the match. So man of the match sponsored by Commentary Services goes to Arsenal's Thomas Partey. And Leicester now with Sionchu. Amate. And here's Maddison, who played it to Thomas. And the ball does go out to play. And it does look like it's Eddie Nketiah coming on. And it will be Lacazette going off. And Alexander Lacazette's going to hand the captain's armband over to Emil Smith-Rowe. I don't know whether Smith-Rowe is going to be the captain or whether he's going to eventually hand it over to Ben White. We'll see. But Alexander Lacazette scored the penalty for the second goal, and he as well has been excellent today, as everyone in this Arsenal team. Eddie Nketiah comes on now as the substitute for Arsenal. That'll be their final substitution in this game. And Suarez just clears the ball out. It's going to be another throw in to Leicester. And it's going to be taken by Luke Thomas as we are inside 2 minutes now left in this game. Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. Thomas, not in any immediate hurry, there's just no assistance for him where to throw the ball. Comes back to Sionchu and Amate, who plays the ball out wide to Maddison. Maddison has got a little bit of space here, and it's James Justin now, who goes as far as Albrighton. Back to Maddison. Maddison just waits, gives it back to Albrighton. Looking to get a cross in. That's not a bad one. And the ball just rolls out onto the other side to Harvey Barnes. Dewsbury Hall was waiting there, but Barnes again. That's a nice little back heel. And here's Barnes. Oh, he's dispossessed. And Daka goes down, but there's no penalty there. And it's cleared away. Arsenal are going to be on the break now. And here's Emil Smith-Rowe. He had the ball delivered to him by Nketiah, but he's not able to do anything with it. For a second there, Leicester had got inside penalty area. And Albrighton tries to find Daka again. And Daka is had the ball intercepted from him by Gabriel. Gabriel goes down under Daka's challenge. But Daka will help him up. It's interesting to see how much injury time there is as this game can't tick into its twilight moment. And Aaron Ramsdale will take the free kick. It's halfway inside the Arsenal half. He'll launch it long, right-footed. And just looking for Nketiah there. Also Smith-Rowe up there, but that's intercepted. And Maddison. That's picked up by Daka. Daka goes down under the challenge, and it will be a free kick. Tierney with the foul there. So now inside the last few seconds here, we still don't know how much injury time the fourth official is going to add. And it's the ball is out now for Luke Thomas. 5 minutes. 5 additional minutes. Well, it took him that long to figure out the VAR decision. Here's Madison. And it's just not bad to play by Kieran Tierney. So they've got 5 minutes less to try to create some fear in Arsenal. If they can perhaps get one goal back, you never know. And Daka there just gets dispossessed. The ball goes out of play for a throw into Leicester taken by James Justin. NDD. Siatu. And he gives it to Amate. Albrighton. And here's James Madison looking long to Barnes. Harvey Barnes has got 3 Arsenal men in front of him. Tries to play the square ball. It is in fact picked up by Madison. Goes back to Dewsbury Hall, who launches the ball in. And another shot again is blocked. And Ramsdale comes out to pick it up. And he has taken a knock, and it does not look good. He is down there. He's waving his arm in the air now, but he may just have been winded. He came out there. It came really from the crossbar Dewsbury Hall, which again the shot bounced up, and he collided with Daka, and immediately raised his arm, but he's still down. He's now just about getting to his feet. He may just have been winded a little bit. He's up now on his feet. He's still just favouring that left-hand side of his. Takes the goal, launches it downfield. 3 minutes away, really, from a clean sheet for Aaron Ramsdale. He's made an excellent save today from Harvey Barnes' header, but he's largely been untroubled today for the most part. And look, that's a testament to Arsenal's outstanding defensive setup. Here's Ndidi. Ndidi goes back to Sianchu. And here's Amate now. In field to James Madison. Madison. He's looking to see what options he had available, and there isn't many. He does go back to Sianchu. And the ball now is picked up by Justin James and given back to Amate, and it's going out wide now to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall looking for the ball back to Harvey Barnes, but being intercepted by Arsenal, who in turn give it away to Albrighton. And it's picked up by Amate here. Madison just dinked the ball up, looking for Daka, and Daka goes down under the challenge, but there is nothing wrong with that. It'll just Gabriel there just clashing with Daka, but there was nothing wrong with that. And Leicester have had possession. The last 5 minutes of possession have been 95% Leicester, but they've really not got anything to show for it. Not so much a shot on goal to show for it in the last 5 minutes. Well, time ticking down for Leicester now. And almost Nketiah getting in. And the referee has given a free kick, but it'll allow the game to continue. But no, in fact, he won't. He'll pull it up. And Leicester will take it quickly. Kasper Schmeichel clears it downfield, looking for Daka. Daka putting White under pressure, who just calmly heads it back to Aaron Ramsdale, who will, looking at the way things are going right now, he's looking to pick up a clean sheet bonus today. And 30 seconds left. He'll just take his time now. And he'll launch it right foot downfield. And Pepe's waiting there, but doesn't reach him. And again, it's launch forward now to Nketiah. Schmeichel drops it! Oh, but fortunately, Sianko is there to pick it up. In turn, Schmeichel launches it quickly downfield. And it's now James Maddison, but there is the final whistle. It is Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. A thoroughly deserved win by Arsenal. In my mind, that was a wonderful performance by them. They fully deserved to go in fourth place. Leicester, I don't think there was any problem with the effort there. I don't think they played badly. I just they were shut down by an excellent Arsenal defensive setup. And the final score here at the Emirates Stadium is Arsenal 2, Leicester 0. I want to thank you very much for joining me here for this delayed coverage, commentary service at the commentary hub. Thank you so much for joining us today and enjoy your evening. Goodbye.